the German team against Italy. Italy holds a 9-0 lead in the head-to-head over the Germans. There you could see the German lineup, and there is Arno Trost, the head coach of Germany. As I told, there are two changes compared to the last European Championship. Herd and Pantrash in to the team, and Carmen Gesh and Lilian Adamski are out. And there is Paolo Zizza's Italian team. They have three new players, debutants in the European Championships. Marletta, Sparrano and Carrega are the new players, and three changes they made compared to the World Championships. Picozzi, Viacava and Lavi, they left out the team of the Italians. And we have referees from Portugal and from Russia, Luis Santos and Svetlana Dreval. So the Italians are holding a 9-0 lead in the head-to-head. And last time they clashed in the crossover game for the 5 to 8 places in Barcelona 2 years ago. And that time Italian won by 17-2. So it was a really huge difference between the two teams. In the first match between the two, it was in 1989, and there was only one goal, 10-9 to Italy. And the second one, 2 years later, it was 7-6 to Italy as well. But as the time went by, the Germans are getting weaker and weaker, and the Italians just having easy matches against them. And this will be probably an easy game for Italy as well. The Italians are one of the best team in the world. Of course, in Europe, they have 9 podium finishes in the European Championships, 5 gold medals, 2 silvers and 2 bronze medals. But the last time when they were managed to won the gold medal, it was 8 years ago in Eindhoven, 2012. And the Germans have 1 podium finish as well. They won the bronze medal in 1985 as West Germany, of course, those times in Oslo. For the bronze medal, they managed to beat a team, Norway, which is nowadays nowhere in the women's water polo, of course. And the first possession is for Italy, and they have the first chance to score the first goal of the match. Bianconi. Garibotti is playing with Bianconi. Another shot, and the first goal of the match. A very nice one, scored by the Italian number 5, Ariana Garibotti. Ariana Garibotti was 30 years old already. European champion, silver medalist from 2006, and the World Championship bronze medalist and Olympic silver from Rio de Janeiro 4 years ago. Garibotti. Now nice pass, and the shot hits the post. So no more goal right now for the Italian team. In the latest European Championship, it was the worst ever finish for the Italians. They finished only in the 6th place. In the quarterfinal, they lost against Hungary in a dramatic match, 10-9. Before the last quarter, it was 9-6 for Italy. But then in the last quarter, Hungary managed to score 4 goals and won that game. And later, the Hungarian team finished in the 4th place. But the Italians just finished in the 6th place because after they beat Germany for the 5th place, they lost against Russia by 6 goals. And that Garibotti, Ariana Garibotti, was the top goal scorer of the tournament, who scored the only goal so far in this match. Now, she scored 21 in Barcelona. Trying to have a fast break, the Italians, but they are losing the ball. And now it's Hinz. Geshadeike. With Chiara Tabani. And there is a turnover fall. And the Italians having the ball. The Italians here in Budapest, in the past 2 editions of the European Championships, in 2001 they managed to have a silver medal. In the final they lost against Hungary by 2 goals. And 6 years ago, in 2014, they were in the semi-final as well, but they lost against the Netherlands. And for the bronze medal, they were playing against Hungary that time as well, and they were losing by a goal. So Italians at the European Championship, 1 silver and 1 4th place, but now there is the first goal for Germany, and the goal scorer is Sofia Eggert. And this was really a good goal. No chance for the Italian goalie Giulia Gorlero, who started the match. So Sofia Eggert is a young player, only 20 years old, and she's in the German national team since 2017, and this is her 10th caps. So 1-1 now. And so far the Germans are playing well, defending well, but now the Italians are managed to score a goal. From the center position, it's Palmieri, the goal scorer. Nice pass to the middle, and next to Lynn Krukenberg, Palmieri was able to score a goal. Valeria Palmieri from the center position. There's a chance for a counter-attack for Italy. There's a free player and she scores. A nice one. And the goal scorer is Emmolo. Giulia Emmolo. The number 9. She's 28 years old. She was the member of the Rio Olympic team, which won the silver medal. And she was already in that team in 2012. They won the European Championship. So that was in Eindhoven 8 years ago. And of course, the Italians really would like to win 1 more Euro after that, having 9 podiums. And the Italian team is the 2nd best team in the world. I mean, let's say in the Euro. The total of 9 podium finish, 5 gold, 2 silver and 2 bronze medals. the Netherlands having also 5 gold, but they have 4 silver and 3 bronze. And the Hungarians have the most medals, but they have only 3 golds and 5 silver and 5 bronze medals. So it's still 3-1 for Italy, and the Germans have the chance to close the gap to 1 goal. Krukenberg. But they can't do it. And you can see the shot again from Krukenberg, German number 12. Pass to the center position, but there is just a turnover fall, so the ball goes to Germany. Geshadeike. Panash. There is a pressing from the Italians, but just when the shot clock would be over for the Germans, they have the goal. Sophie Eggert is the goal scorer. There you can see there was only 3 or 2 seconds left on the shot clock, but they managed to score. Germany 2, Italy 3. Sophia Eggert. With her 2 goals, the Germans are on the track against the Italians, playing an equal game. Emmolo trying from distance, but the ball just goes wide. Maybe there was a little touch, but now the Germans have the chance to tie the game. As I told in the beginning of the match, Germany were never able to beat Italy in the history of the European Championships. A shot from distance, and it was a lucky Italian side, because after the block, the ball just went to the post. There it is, but there was a little touch from Gorlero as well. There is an explosion. So it's 6-on-5 for Italy. The chance to have the lead for 2 goals now, and yes, the Italians scoring again, and the goal scorer is Claudia Marletta, the debutant in the European Championship, the number 7. There's a nice pass, and the German goalie Saurusaitis was able to touch the ball, but it was not enough to save it. So on power play, an extra player goal for Marletta, the European debutant. She's playing in Fiammo Orro, Equipe Orizzonte. 24 years old. And as the Italian head coach Paolo Zizza told why he chose these 3 players, Marletta, Sparano and Carrega, said that he trained them in the youth national teams, so they easily integrated into the group. And of course, he knows what they are capable. Only 35 seconds from the first quarter of the match, which is a close match so far. And now a bad pass and a good steal from the German goalie Sarusaitis. So defensively, the German team is really playing well. Oh, hit the post and the replay. It was saved by Gorlero. So after the first quarter, Italy. Maybe play even more close game against the Italians, because the Italians are not playing in their top form so far. I told about the Italians' results when we have the European Championship here in Budapest, but I forgot to tell about the Germans in this aspect. And the last time, 6 years ago, they didn't qualify for the Euro, and in 2001 they finished in the 7th place. Last time in Barcelona they finished 8th. For the 7th place they lost against France. And a really easy game for the French team. And as I told, Italians finished in the 6th place after beating Germany and then losing against Russia. The first ever finish in the history of the European Championship for the Italians 2 years ago. So of course they want to improve. And last year the Italians having a much better year, because in the World League Super Final they finished in the 2nd place here in the Duna Arena, Budapest. And in the World Championship they finished in the 6th place after they lost against Hungary in the quarterfinal. So in the history between Italy and Hungary, they had in the past years lots of matches, and the important matches always the Hungarians' favor were. But now there is a goal for Italy. Ariana Garibotti, the goal scorer. And the second goal for Garibotti after this foul. Ariana Garibotti is having 240 caps since 2006. Huge number for the Italian number 3. Krukenberg. Now for Fossenberg. And the ref says the ball must go on. After this post, the Italians having so much luck with the posts. Rapini. Only 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Chiappini! Beautiful goal from Isabella Chiappini just in the last seconds. And now it's Italy 6 and Germany 2. So in this quarter, only the Italians were able to score goals. Beautiful goal from Chiappini from her third shot. The first goal. Fossenberg. And now shot from distance, and the post again saves the Italians. Not for the first time. Tabani. Still Tabani. Tabani, and she scores. The number 7 for Italy and the first goal for Tabani. The German head coach is not really happy with the defense of the Germans. They were defending really well in the first quarter, but in the second quarter they are just getting the goals. And Saurusaitis had no chance against this shot. And now this is really a comfortable lead now for the Italians. Fossenberg. Only 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Fossenberg, and a good block from Tabani. Tabani and Keirolo. Now to the center position, and the shot saved by Saurusaitis. Now the ball went into the middle, just to Saurusaitis. Not just the German defense, but the attack is getting worse and worse. And there is a 6-on-5 now, and the goal for Italy, the number 8. And the goal scorer is Rosaria Aiello. Her first goal in the match. Rosaria Aiello. And the Germans are calling the timeout.
Nochmal. Wir schwimmen tief und organisieren das. Jedes Mal. Vergesst komplett, wir schwimmen jedes Mal tief. Das ist das Erste. Dann habe ich gesagt, wir spielen mit Verlagerung. Das heißt, wir schwimmen, 3 verlagern. Pass, schwimmen, Pass, verlagern. Nicht stehen bleiben und mit Ball gehen, sondern große Verlagerung in die Position 4 von 3. Und dann hat der Schussfeld. Ja, jetzt nicht anfangen, wie Hasenfüße zu spielen. Weiter geht's.
This is the first time that Arno Trost, German head coach, is coaching a national team. He was just a club coach between 1996 and 2019. He was coaching the German teams Bochum women's team and the Duisburg men's team. And now this is the first time that he's coaching the national team. And now let's see what they can make with this attack, the Germans. Only 10 seconds left on the shot clock. And the ball is just going so slowly. But there is, at the end, a goal for Germany. Gesche Deike is the goal scorer. She was holding the ball until the last second, and then Giulia Gorlero had no chance. Probably this was what the German head coach asked from them. So Germany 3, Italy 8 now. Now there is the answer from the Italians. And the goal scorer is Palmieri. Nice goal. A pass to her. And she's just catching the ball and shooting it. Palmieri. Her second goal in the match. Wunder. Gesche Deike. Back to Wunder. Now Panash. And the goal for Germany. Goal number 4 for the Germans. And the goal scorer is Pauline Panash. The Euro debutant in the German team. He's only 20 years old, playing in Hamburg. And only, this is her third cap for the German team. Palmieri, she's losing the ball and the ref says there was no foul. So the Germans have the chance to close the gap to 4 goals. Gesche Deike. Back to her, then Panash. Gesche Deike again, and a good block from the Italians. It was Chiara Tabani, the number 2. Tabani. Wow! Not just on the post. Palmieri tried it. Fabienne Hert, the other debutant in the German team in the European Championships. Gesche Deike. Hert, a lob shot, and Tabani again. Very nice block from him. From her, sorry. Tabani. Emmolo. Panash. We are under the last minute of this quarter. And there is a counter fall. The Italians has the ball now and the chance to score the 10th goal of the match. Keirolo, and a nice save from Saurusaitis. And an exclusion, so 6-on-5 for Germany in these last 20 seconds of the second quarter. Aileen Fry, Panash, back to Fry. And there is a wrong pass, and this was how it ended the first half of the match. There would be a nice chance for so they had the chance for having a good tournament. But at the World Championship, after that lost match against the Hungarians, they just finished in the 6th place. Well, let's see the Italians who were preparing for the Euro in the USA, and they were playing against the host United States and the Netherlands and Russia and Canada. So in that Holiday Cup in Princeton, it was a really huge tournament. And looking at the results, Italy had a draw against Russia and then won on a penalty shootout. They lost against Canada by 3 goals. They won against the Netherlands 3 goals as well. And against the Americans, they had an awful match. They scored only 2 goals and got 11. So they played for the 3rd place and they lost against Russia by 5 goals. But as Paolo Zizza said, that they had a great tournament, and he was really optimistic after those matches. It was just before Christmas, this tournament. And this Italian team is already together preparing for the Euro for a month. They started the preparation in December 8th after the Italian Cup. And they were not just playing in the USA in the Holiday Cup, but they were having common training with Spain as well. So Paolo Zizza's team is really prepared for this European Championship, because it's really important, and we must always tell that this is not just a European Championship, but this is an Olympic qualification tournament as well, and only one team will have the spot for Tokyo from this tournament, and from Europe only Spain have the spot. So if the Spanish team would be able to win the tournament, then the silver medalist would go to Tokyo. Oh, but there was no goal because it was on the 2 meters. So still no goal in the 3rd quarter. In the first half, we had 13 goals together. And a nice block. The Italians. It was Carla Carrega. Geshadeike, this is her 3rd exclusion, so she's out with substitution.
Ok, facciamo 42, girato bene, fino alla fine. Se c'è subito Chiara, bene, se no lo ripetiamo. Però abbiamo 26. Ehi, Arianna, se non c'è la prima volta lo riproviamo. Isa, vieni.
So after the timeout called by the Italians, the match go back. And it's Garibotti. 6-on-5 for the Italians. Meirolo, Garibotti, and she scores. This is number 10 for Italy. And this goal comes from an extra player goal, which is always important in the water polo. How the teams are using the power play situations when they are ahead. A man up. This is Hert. So it's Krukenberg. And now only 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Krukenberg again. And the ball just goes wide. And the Germans have it, because there was a small touch from the Italian goalie. So the Germans just losing their captain with the third fall, the third exclusion for Esadejke. Keirolo now to the center position, and it was a good play, but a great save from Saurusaitis. Hülkenberg. And now a shot from Vosseberg, but no goal for Germany. It was a nice save from Gorlero again. She's having 50% saving percentage so far in this match, which is not bad at all. On the other side, the German goalie Saurusaitis has less than 30%. And the shot saved by Saurusaitis. And the ball went to the Germans, and the ref says there was no foul. Only 5 seconds left on the shot clock, and still passing the ball. But then there was a shot and saved by Gorlero. Corner for Germany. It was a nice shot from Vosseberg. Hülkenberg playing with Vosseberg. There's no chance to pass the ball to the center position to the Germans. And that's why they are just shooting from distance. And now they are losing the ball. A yellow. Keirolo. Bianconi. Roberta Bianconi is the goal scorer. Her first goal in the match. Beautiful skip shot. And now it's Italy 11, Germany 4. Roberta Bianconi, 30 years old, member of the European champions team 8 years ago, world champion, bronze medalist and Olympic silver medalist. The shot, no goal this time. Garibotti. Garibotti, and she hits the post. Ariana Garibotti, who is the top scorer for Italy today with 3 goals. The last minute of the third quarter, and the Italians are leading by 7 goals. Now they are on 6-on-5 and have the chance to have one more goal. Gairolo, and a nice save from Saurusaitis. Last seconds in the quarter, and a weak shot. So it's Italy 11 and Germany 4 after the third quarter. And in this quarter, is having 35%. And now the last quarter of the match, Italy-Germany. And just to tell to those who maybe doesn't know about the results of today, in this group, Spain beat France 15-6. In Group A, Russia beat Slovakia 31-2, and Greece beat Serbia 26-7. And this is the fourth match, and after this we have the last match of the Group B, the Netherlands against Israel, and then the last match of today's is between Hungary and Croatia. We will start at 7:30. And just a post from the Germans. Tabani. It was Garibotti, sorry. And a nice save from Saurusaitis. And the joy for the German bench. This was the 7th save of the German goalie Saurusaitis in the match. And the shot from distance. Not a good save from Giulia Gorlero. Now you can see, and the post even helped her. Chiappini. Garibotti. Back to Chiappini. And Garibotti again. Chiappini, only 5 seconds left. And the skip shot just hit the post. from Isabella Chiappini. It's Wunder to the right side. Then back to Wunder. And the Germans are losing the ball, and there is a fast break chance for the Italians. And still no goal. It seemed like that maybe Silvia Avegno will lose it, but then somehow she was able to hold the ball and then shot. But that just hits the post. Now to the center, and the Germans, maybe the first time in the match that they had the chance to pass the ball to the center position to Sofia Eggert. Garibotti. Now, nice pass and a great goal. Scored by Carla Carrega. And this is number 12 for Italy. And Carla Carrega, first goal in the match. So now let me see the Italian goal scorers. Among the field players, only Silvia Avegno and Elisa Keirolo has no goals so far. And really a long time ago, when the Germans were able to score a goal, it was in the second period. When they scored their third goal, it was Pauline Panash who scored that. And still no goal for Germany. Almost 15 minutes that the Germans has no goal. Now it's an exclusion foul for Fosseberg. That's her second in the match. Avegno. And the shot from Tavani. No, sorry, it was Claudia Marletta. Nice play from the Italians, and Claudia Marletta's second goal in the match. "24 years old in the Catanian team, the debutant." Hints. Now pass, and lucky Italians, because the ball didn't cross the goal line. Probably you can see it from here. There it is. And just in the last second, the Italian goalie able to save it. Now the Italians changed the goalie. It's Fabiana Sparano between the posts. And the lob shot just too high. It was from Chiara Tabani. Smile on the faces of the Italian bench. And of course, this is not the match which will be the most difficult for the Italians. But for example, tomorrow when they will play against Spain, it will be the top match probably in tomorrow's lineup. So last time, 2 years ago in Barcelona, it was a 15-goal difference between the two teams. And now we have only 9, which is in a favor for the Germans, of course. Because we are just under the last 2 minutes. A yellow. And there is a turnover foul. So the Germans has the ball. You can see it again. And the shot from distance just goes wide. Still no goal for Germany since the second quarter. Garibotti. No chance for a shot. And in the end, Saurisitis saves it. In this last quarter, our statistics is going higher because of these weak Italian shots. Inside the last minute of the match, and no goal for Germany. 6 steals for the Germans and 9 for the Italians in this match. The Italians has 4 blocks, while the Germans has not at all. And the team timeout, followed by the Germans. Let's listen them.
Mal wieder zentral, Rückraumposition. Kommst du wieder raus, Sophia bleibt drin. Stellt sich auf die Position 1, Position 2, Position 3. Und auf die 4 geht Fabienne, du gehst auf die 5, 6 Sophia. Wir spielen das Ding zu Ende mit 4-2-Situationen. Da schließen wir kurz vor Schluss einmal noch ab und dann ist fertig.
So let's see what they can do from this, the Germans. The German team were playing in a preparation tournament in Zrenjanin Cup, and they finished in the last place. They didn't win any game against Serbia, Slovakia and Israel. So this was not a good preparation for them. But now, in this match, they were playing well in the first half. But in the second half, they were unable to score goals. And that's why they have no chance to have a closer game against the Italians. So the Italians won this match 13-4. An easy game for the Italians.